minutes into a scoreless first. We'll go on the power play.
Yeah, sometimes you don't see that call early in the game. Hagel out of Morinville's had a wonderful season. How good? He's on the Four Nations Cup team. But right now, John Cooper doesn't have his top forward penalty-killing tandem of Anthony Cirelli along with Hagel. I mean, Hagel was water skiing off him. I was actually surprised they made the call. Oilers to the power play. It's been improving steadily this year, up to 17th in the league at 20.6%. Penalty killing 17th for Tampa Bay at 79.7.
Power play brought to you by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Oiler power play 5 for 11 in the last 5 games.
Got to win draws.
Puck cleared out. McDavid wheels in front of his net. Now starts up through the middle. It's McDavid into the Tampa zone. Pass across to Draisaitl on the right. Into the corner to McDavid. Brings it up the right wing. To the blue line to Bouchard. Back to McDavid. That's poked away from maybe a 2-on-1 here for Tampa. Glendening gets it out in his pass. Picked off by McDavid. And he'll give it to Draisaitl at center ice. Goes into the Tampa zone.
Well, Glendening's been an excellent face-off man for a long time in the league. He's at 57%. He's not the fleetest of foot guy. Former Red Wing, one of Ken Holland's favorite players.
At center, it's McDavid into the Tampa zone on the right wing. Goes to the right wing corner. We're a minute and a half into a scoreless first. Left side to Nugent Hopkins. Paul's trying to get the puck up against the boards for Tampa. He kicks it free, but it goes to McDavid. Works out of the corner. Gets to the middle, but it's sent to the blue line. Up near the line by Gensel. Comes across to Nugent Hopkins on the left wing. To Bouchard on the blue line. Now on the right side, 44 seconds to go in the man advantage for the Oilers. Draisaitl has it in the right wing corner. Back to the point for Bouchard. Over to Nugent Hopkins to Bouchard. Waiting. Gets it low. It gets to the middle, but cleared out down the ice by Paul.
Heading. Keyboard.
Never a bad thing to put pucks off of that. The Oilers' first unit didn't do it that time.
And Cole to bring it out for Edmonton through the middle of the ice. On the right to Nurse. He'll shoot it in. Vasilevsky and able to stop it behind the goal. Henry got it to the corner boards. McDonough there for Tampa. Will get it down the ice.
Browser. Dim. Portrait. Garage and tune radio. Navigation. Tune radio.
First power play, a minute into the game, not always the easiest to deal with. Not everybody's in the game yet, that kind of stuff.
No, yes, button.
Puck goes into the Tampa zone, and in behind net, Moser to McDonough up the left wing. Penalty is done. Edmonton 0 for 1 on the power play. Pass on the right for Gergensen's too far for him. Goes into the Edmonton end. Left wing corner. Poked up the boards by Echo, and Henrique made sure that it got out. Scoreless here in the first. Lilleberg will dump it into the Edmonton zone.
Adjustable. Swipe up or down.
Emerson on the left wing. Even to Jeff Skinner, gets across ice. Goes to Henrique, still staying in Edmonton territory. To Emerson up the right side to Brown. Now into the middle for Kulak. He'll one-hand it into the Tampa end. Takes a hard hit from Lilleberg. And the puck along the boards inside the Tampa zone. Right wing corner is Connor Brown. He'll go in behind the Tampa net. Pass to the middle, but Lilleberg there for the Lightning. Give it to Kucherov up the right wing to Gensel. Into the Oilers zone. Drops it to Kucherov. Right side will saucer it across the line. Perfect down the left wing for Gensel. Around to Kucherov.
100%. Max delay time. 0.8 seconds. Rat King. Min delay time. 0.046 seconds. Adjustable. Min delay time. 0.046 seconds. Adjustable. 0.046 seconds. 0.046 seconds. 0.045 seconds. 0.0.1 seconds. Max delay. Rat King. No fract. Min delay time. 0.1 seconds. Adjustable. 0.067
4 minutes, 1 second gone here in a scoreless first period.
Well, Lilleberg got all of Brett Kulak there.
0.04 seconds.
An immediate response.
Max delay time. 0.8 seconds. Adjustable. Swipe up or down. Low minute pipe. 2. Pipe minute pipe. 1.0.
Lost the opening draw. It's never a good sign.
Face-off will be right at center ice. They dropped it. It wasn't right. They'll do it again.
Max, random ricket team, 1 TD, adjustable.
You talked about it in the pregame, a run of tough teams for Edmonton. Tampa, Minnesota, Vegas, and Florida in the next 4 games.
But in a cap world, no team is perfect.
Exactly.
Plugins and EQ, head, edit, board operator,
into the Edmonton zone, up the left wing. It's Todd Colson, center ice, down to Draisaitl, over to Kapanen, in over the line. Rims the puck. Chafee up the left wing to Paul, and he'll cut through the middle for Tampa into the Edmonton end left wing. Shoots it on net, and a save by Skinner. He's going to hold on. Skinner had 29 saves in that 4-2 win versus St. Louis on Saturday.
And he outplayed
Master effects.
Jordan Bennington, who's on Team Canada. Julian Breezewell is here. He is the general manager of the Tampa Bay Lightning. He's got his right-hand man, Matthew Darche, who many people think is future GM material. Matthew played at McGill and made his way on to the Montreal Canadiens for 3 seasons.
Drives 980%.
Face off to the right of Skinner, 6-2-1 in his last 9 starts.
Max
9-7-2 overall. Puck goes to the corner.
Max dry / wet mix. Done.
Ryan to Bouchard, high in the air and out.
Settings. Button.
It's going to roll just wide of the Tampa net, and that is icing against the Oilers.
Derek Ryan is coming into tonight's game at 62.4% of the power play, or on the face-offs.
That's solid.
That's a pretty good number.
Pretty good number.
He's going up against their top line here. Now he is out with McDavid and Nugent Hopkins, so if he wins the draw, he'll come off and Hyman will go on.
Face off to the right of Skinner. He does win the draw. Goes to Bouchard up the left wing for Nugent Hopkins at center ice. Floated into the right wing corner. Hedman behind the net. Around to Radish, but he's got nowhere to go with it. Oilers with good pressure. Nugent Hopkins along the board, same with Hyman. Puck comes free to Hedman. Scoop it up the right side. And Kucherov will get it out. Up the left side to Gensel. Flip it in behind the Edmonton net. Ekholm on the end boards. Pressured by Braden Point. He's got back-to-back 4-point games. Back to Hedman. His shot, that's blocked. Up the middle. Breakaway pass to McDavid. Here's McDavid. He's in. The backhand and a pad. Saved by Vasilevsky. And he covers it up. Andre Vasilevsky came across, got it with the left pad, and covers it up after the breakaway from Connor McDavid. Vasilevsky, 12-8-1 coming into this. 23 saves and a 4-2 win in Vancouver on Sunday, his last game.
2 years ago, he would have shot that. Goes Sladek.
Puck gets to the middle, hops over the stick of Henry. Gergensons will get the puck out up the left wing. Glendening brings it into the Edmonton end. Back to the point. Littleberg couldn't get a shot through. Here's Eyssimont on the left side. Goes in behind the goal. Over to the right. Eyssimont up to the top of the circle. Pass to the point. That is picked off by Matthias Janmark. Brings it out 3-on-3. On the right wing to Nurse. Down the right side, but getting to it first is Perbix. It goes in behind the Lightning goal. We're scoreless. We're here in the first. Gergensons will get it out. 5:45 gone. Now the pass to Glendening over the line. The shot in the left pad. Saved by Skinner. Puck to the middle. Another stop by Skinner. This time off of Atkinson. Atkinson, he'll shoot it off the glove of Skinner. Puck smacked off the glass, and it goes out of play.
Love Eyssimont. He's a hard-nosed guy that willed his way to the National Hockey League.
Flurry of action there for the Lightning.
Their fourth line on the ice. Couldn't make Edmonton pay in a couple turnovers.
Oh, got Stuart Skinner into the game quickly. Face-off will be to the left of Skinner. We're 6 minutes into a scoreless first. Oilers taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning here at Rogers Place. Puck goes off the stick of Atkinson in front of the Edmonton goal over to the left side. Swung around by Gonsalves, and he's able to get the puck to the right wing. Gonsalves on the right side, top of the circle, it comes loose, and Perry will get it off the boards and out. Hedman back into his own end. Hedman was being pressured hard on the play. And it was Brown creating a loose puck, and it gets into the right wing corner. Perry on the end boards. To the left point, Kulak has come in. Back to the blue line where Connor Brown now is. His shot tipped towards the net. Saved by Vasilevsky, and the puck goes in behind the goal. Puck rimmed on the right. Emberson shovels it low. Radish in the right corner for Tampa. His pass goes off. A skate comes across. Hedman has to recover. Give it to Radish up the right wing. Gets it out. Hyman Gonsalves right on him. Puck goes to the Edmonton blue line. Ekholm across to Bouchard. Brings it in on the right wing. Stops up. Throws it off the corner boards. Goes in behind the Tampa net over to the left wing. Kucherov along that left side with Hyman on him. It goes in behind the net. Around to Moser. Poke it up near the right wing point. Ekholm was able to keep it in. Now in behind the goal is Hyman. Goes over to the right wing with Hedman all over. To the left wing point. Ekholm will blast it. Scores! What a shot! Matthias Ekholm! And it's 1-0 Edmonton.
Well, when he hammers it like that, if you're Andrei Vasilevsky, it either hits you or it doesn't. Because that had an incredible amount of velocity on it from a very acute angle. As Hyman reverse pivots behind the goal and then plays it off the boards and just stepping in on it, beating Vasilevsky, Heidel blocker side, 1-0 Edmonton.
An absolute heater. Short side upstairs by Matthias Ekholm to get us.
We got a challenge.
The play was offside prior to the goal.
And I have a feeling it was.
Well, it's not very often it's challenged and it isn't.
Right, and such an immediate call right away, too.
Well, that's an awful shame if that's the case. Oh, that was some shot by Ekholm.
I mean, this happened 25 seconds before the goal.
That's what I'm saying. Has absolutely nothing to do with the play. But that's the way it is. We haven't seen a look yet, if it is, in fact.
I have to think.
But exactly. I mean, not very often a team calls for a challenge on an offside and they're not correct.
Especially that quickly.
Yeah. Well, they had a lot of time to get the intel from upstairs to downstairs. I'm saying the Lightning with that puck in the zone for a while.
That's offside. Bouchard on the zone entry. I mean, and it's because
Hyman's in early.
Bouchard stopped skating.
No, you're right.
This one's coming back.
That's coming off the board. Well, we thought it was 1-0 for the Oilers, but it likely is not.
It's offside.
Yeah.
And now they're probably looking to see how much time goes back on the clock. That's why it's taking so much time at this stage. Here's the call.
On further video review, it's determined the play was offside. We have no goal. Please reset the game clock to 13:01.
26 seconds earlier.
Yeah. Well, still 0-0 then. It's too bad. That was a great shot by Matthias Ekholm.
Should we not be in a commercial break here? Maybe not.
Well, the end door was open for a second. They thought the same thing. I guess not. We'll continue on. Face-offs outside the Lightning blue line. We're scoreless here at Rogers Place. The Ekholm goal off the board because of Oilers offside on the zone entry. Puck shot into the Tampa Bay end. It goes to the left wing.
With 12 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first period, the Edmonton Oilers are tied with the Tampa Bay Lightning 0-0.
Draisaitl through the middle off of Podkolzin, and Moser will step up to center ice, snap the puck in. Goes around to Nurse. Nurse to Kulak up the right wing. That misses Kapanen. That's going to be icing against Edmonton. 7 minutes, 37 seconds gone here in a scoreless first period.
So they'll get their top line out of the ice here against Leon's line. But it's going to be a right side draw. Leon's going to be on his weaker side. Gunsel in to take it. He takes a lot of face-offs for Tampa.
Jake Gunsel's got goals in 3 straight up against Draisaitl. Tied for the league lead in goals. Sam Reinhart. Puck sent up the left wing. The puck cleared out. Gunsel on the left wing to point. He'll shoot it in. Rims on the right side. It's along the right wing boards in Edmonton territory. Kucherov out to Gensel, can't get a shot. It goes in behind the Edmonton goal. And up the right wing, it's Emberson through the middle, finds Henrique into the Tampa, over the Tampa line on the left side for Janmark. He's on top of the circle, to the corner, but there's Perbix. And then it gets into the skates of Henrique. They get it tied up on the end boards. Referee'd love for him to move it. I think we all would.
When Brian Engvall was playing for the Montreal Canadiens, they would have blown this dead.
Well, it's still on the end boards. Oh, now it comes loose. And Janmark to the left wing point to Stetcher. Stetcher across to Emberson. Now on the right wing. The puck to Jeff Skinner. Skinner's pass to the point. Gensel took it away. A weak pass through the middle, but stepping up Perbix to Gensel in over the line. Got the puck to the corner. There's Henrique up the left wing boards to Skinner. He'll push it across to Emberson. Will skate over the center ice line and shoot it in. Goes over to the right wing. Got a Hedman on the left side, or make that McDonough. He will get it out. Bounces around at center ice. Hyman had the puck in over the line just for a second. Gergensons, he'll come the other way for Tampa. Into the Oilers zone, goes to the right wing corner. Goes to the end boards with Matthias Ekholm. Ekholm gets dumped down, puck's under him. Now he gets back up. You still have it up against the boards. 10:40 to go here in a scoreless first. Oilers hosting Tampa Bay. Rimmed on the left. McDavid pinched upon by Moser. Puck comes free in the corner. Glendening will take a hit, gets knocked down. Goes to the left side. McDonough got it low to Eyssimont. Eysimont's pass goes off of Nugent Hopkins over to the right corner. And now Ekholm in behind the Oiler net. Slides out the right side. Comes out through the middle now. Out to the blue line. That's it. Coming the other way. Puck brought in by Geekie. He's trying to come down the right wing. Connor Geekie played in the WHL last year with Wenatchee and Swift Current. Puck back to the right point. The shot towards and it doesn't get through. Lots of traffic. Nugent Hopkins can clear it out. On the left wing is Geekie. Off the left wing boards, but cleared by Bouchard. Hedman will wait now, shoot it in. Puck hits the corner boards. Bouchard, left wing to Ryan. Up the right side now to Brown. And over the line to Perry. He'll play it to the corner. Vasilevsky comes out of his net, shovels it around. Ryan keeping it in. Behind the net to Perry. Perry to the left wing. Now to the point. Kulak comes across the middle. Drops the puck to Nurse. Goes over to the right wing. Around the right wing boards in behind the net to Ryan. Scoreless here in the first. 9:20 to go in the opening period. Edmund up against the boards in his own end. Eyssimont trying to jam it free. It's in the skates of Eyssimont. Goes to the left wing point. Kulak over to Nurse. Nurse into the slot for Brown. Tried to turn and shoot. It goes off of Hedman. A bouncing puck near the slot. Back to the point to Kulak. Now to Ryan. Ryan down the left wing. Gives it to Nurse. His one-timer. And just off of Vasilevsky and wide. Perry on the end boards. Left wing to Brown. Back to the point for Nurse. Across to Kulak on the right. Skates to the middle. On the left wing, top of the circle, to Connor Brown, to the blue line for Nurse, to Brown on the right wing. Brown will shoot it. Just goes off of Perry and wide, kept in by Nurse. Over to Kulak on the right wing. To Nurse. Nurse is bad angle shot and a save by Vasilevsky, and he's going to cover it up. We're going to take a break with 8:27 to go in a scoreless first. The Oilers hosting the Lightning from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Scoreless here in the first, Oilers and Tampa Bay. Tonight's holiday homestand 50-50 presented by Rogers. It's in support of the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation's initiative, Every Kid Deserves a Shot, also presented by Rogers. Through the power and spirit of hockey, Every Kid Deserves a Shot will inspire and enable 100,000 kids in oil country to reach their full potential. Help make the sport we all love more accessible by getting your 50-50 tickets at edmontonoilers.com/50-50. Total jackpot $125,000 and climbing. Scoreless here in the first, face-off in the Tampa zone. Puck lifted up and out by Moser, gets to center ice. Center ice line, there's Hagel, he'll shoot it in. It rims over on the right. Kucherov had it hop over his stick. Podkolzin couldn't get it out. Kucherov's going to keep it in, give it to Braden Point. To the right wing side. Goes off a leg and goes right to Draisaitl. He did get it out, but Kucherov on the left to Lilleberg, and he tried to play it towards the net. He got a hard hit from Kulak. Puck goes over the glass.
He had that coming to him.
He did. And got drilled.
Lilleberg got a finishing blow in on Kulak earlier in the game, and
1 for 1 now.
Brett Kulak reciprocated.
Face off to the right of Stuart Skinner with 8:02 to go here in a scoreless first. Oilers did score a goal, Matthias Ekholm, but it was ruled offside on the zone entry. So we're still at zeros. His Stetcher will get it high in the air and out. That's offside at the Tampa blue line. Jeff Skinner was in a little early. Oilers in Minnesota on Thursday for a battle with the Wild. The only road game between now and the Christmas break. Herbix will skate up and on the right wing. Give it to Paul. Plays the puck low. And out from behind the Oiler net comes Emberson. And he'll bring it up the right wing at center ice. He'll shoot it in. It's going to rim on the left. Goes off a stick up in the air. Stetcher is going to walk to the middle. Stetcher now to the right wing. In behind the net. Over to the left. Lilleberg right on him. Back to the left wing point. Janmark shot. And that one goes over to the right side. Didn't get through. Lots of traffic. Jeff Skinner working for that on the right wing. Goes in behind the net. Goes right to Lilleberg. Drop it back to Herbix. Herbix to Lilleberg on the right wing in his own end. Up to center ice for Atkinson. He gets forced back. We'll give it to Herbix. Herbix up the right wing. Now to Hagel. He'll fire it in off the corner boards. Ekholm over to Bouchard. The right wing to Hyman. Got it to the line. That's kept in. Hagel skates across the top of the slot. He'll shoot it. He whistled it over the Edmonton goal. Puck along the left wing as Hyman has it tied up. It's jammed back to the blue line. McDonough winds up, shoots it wide. Gets the ricochet in behind the net, though. And Ekholm up the left wing for Nugent Hopkins. He'll get it out where he finds Zach Hyman. Comes into the Tampa zone. Now on the right wing to Bouchard to Hyman. A one-timer pad save by Vasilevsky. He'll cover it up with 6:32 to go in the first. We're going to take a break. Scoreless between the Oilers and the Lightning from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Cam Loon and Bob Stauffer. We're here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 6:32 to go in a scoreless first period. Oilers host the Lightning. Face off in the Tampa zone to the right of Andre Vasilevsky. His 499th career NHL game. And he is 6-3-0 in his career against the Oilers. Goes in behind the net. McDonough up the left side to Hagel. We get to center for Tampa. Cross ice pass to Moser. Into the Oilers zone. Stops in the right corner. Will lose the puck to Nurse. Now gets caught up in Moser's skates. Moser got it loose, but Nurse, left wing, finds Connor Brown. Gonna get to center ice. Softly dump the puck to the left wing corner. Acemont on the end boards to Hedman. Hedman fifth in defenseman scoring in the NHL. The left wing is able to get it out to center ice. Goes off the stick of Girgensons into the Oiler end. Skinner to play it. Right wing to Kulak up the right wing boards to Brown. One touches to Draisaitl. Put it off that right side. Go after it himself. And then Radish put it off the left wing boards, and that will go out of play.
You know, you think of that offside play. Now, was it Matt Duchene that was a mile offside all those years ago?
Is that why this all started?
Is that, I mean, you take how minuscule an offside that was, 26 seconds.
Yeah, there's no bearing on the play. I'm with you.
Okay.
I get it if it's off the rush.
Just so you know, they warned the GMs.
Yeah, this would be the case.
The unintended consequence of this.
Yep. If it's off the rush, the guy's way offside or whatever, it's an egregious one, absolutely.
But
yeah, I got you.
They don't sit there and let you challenge a non-holding in football.
Janmark comes into the Tampa end on the right corner. And the puck to the right wing boards as it does come free. Moser to Kucherov. Now on the right side to Point. He's got some room in over the Oiler line. Pushed it a little far, and there's a penalty coming up. It's going to be a slashing call against the Oilers.
Two righties together. Don't like that.
And the Edmonton Oilers will be shorthanded when we come back. 5:20 to go here in a scoreless first period. From from Rogers Place. Going to the box is Jeff Skinner. We'll be right back. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Scoreless, 5:20 to go in the first period. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Good power play, 7th in the league, 26% for Tampa. They won the draw.
Assisted touch menu.
Edmonton on the left wing to point.
Voice recorders.
Gives
Sound
it to Hagel,
GarageBand.
back to point on the left
Double
side,
tap
out
local.
to Hedman, now
Selected
on the
button.
right
Button.
wing.
Selected. Mute. Microphone.
Right side, Kucherov. To the blue line it
Tune in
goes.
radio.
Hedman
Close.
has a right
Don't
wing
like us.
point. For Kucherov. Back to Hedman in the middle, left side to point. Point at the hash marks to Hedman. One-timer save made by Skinner. The puck comes through the middle and bringing it out to center ice is Henrique.
Uploading MPX advertisement.
Henrique will now lug that into the Tampa zone and put it into the corner. So Tampa power play, it's 8 for 18 in the last 6 games. It's been running quite warm. Out to center ice, it's Point. Into the Oiler end to Gensel, back to Point off the left side, to the middle, off the stick of Kucherov. It's played in front of the goal, but right off of Kulak, hit his shin pad and came out to the neutral zone.
Otherwise, it was going in the net.
Hagel. Now to Hedman, just inside the Tampa blue line. Up the right wing, puck gets into the Oiler end on the right wing. Kucherov has a bouncing puck. Great play by Janmark to strip it and get it down the ice. 44 seconds left to go in the penalty to Jeff Skinner. We're scoreless with 4 minutes to go here in the first. Oilers host Tampa Bay. The left wing, Gonsalves will bring the puck in. Give it to Paul. To the left wing corner. Comes around on the top of the circle, and Radish will keep it in. His pass right off of Podkolzin. Puck comes loose and cleared out down the ice by Emberson.
But Colson's willingness to take a hit to make a play comes through.
Radish out from behind his net for Tampa. Up the right wing, lost the puck at center ice, and it's Janmark the other way. In over the line, blasts a shot high and wide.
I don't think Janmark realized he was going against the forward back there.
That's to the right wing corner. Janmark goes in behind the Tampa goal. To the left wing, penalty is over. Tampa 0 for 1 with a man advantage. Went off the stick of McDavid and cleared out. Kulak to Nurse. The right side off of McDavid. McDonough will get it high in the air for Tampa. It goes into the Oilers zone. Kulak on the right wing clears it. McDonough just inside his own blue line up the right wing to Gergensen. He'll dump it in. Skinner out of his net. Got it to the corner to Nurse. Nurse will slide in behind the goal. Going to shake off Glendening. Up the left wing instead. Will fire it across to Kulak off the right wing boards, got it out for Draisaitl, now through the middle to McDavid. He's going to split the D. He's in, the shot, scores! Connor McDavid, unreal, splits the defenseman, and the Oilers are up 1-0.
Well, Leon Draisaitl fends off the man in the neutral ice with a stick and then serves it up on a platter, and nobody can read Connor McDavid like Leon Draisaitl, and McDavid splits the seam, puts on the turbo boosters, and just separates for an absolutely fantastic goal. Highlight of the night material from who else? 97.
Gets his 14th of the year at 17:31.
That was a nice goal.
It sure was. Had that speed through the neutral zone, and once Draisaitl found him, right between the defense. Oilers up 1-0 here on Tampa Bay. Puck into the Oilers zone. It goes to the blue line. Lilleberg shot goes wide. Herbix from the right wing point will keep it in. Herbix on the right wing from the angle. That's whistled wide, high and wide. Kucherov shot it. Goes all the way down the ice. I think his follow through hit Ekholm up high. Puck in behind the Tampa net. Draisaitl and Kulak with the assists. It's 17:31. Puck dumped into the Oiler end. Oh, Skinner just got it to the right side before Gensel could get to it. The puck goes over to Nugent Hopkins. He'll get it out where he finds McDavid. In over the line. McDavid waiting to Bouchard. Put it off the pad of Vasilevsky. Puck in the right corner. Bouchard to the blue line to Stetcher. Now to McDavid through the middle. Right wing. Oh, just looking for Nugent Hopkins, but Lilleberg got in there and broke things up. Littleberg up the left wing for Gensel. Gensel, he'll find on the left side. Chafee goes in behind the Edmonton net. Lost it up the right wing. Stetcher will get it out. Over to Nurse, makes a move, brings the puck in, ran into Derek Ryan. Puck goes in behind the Tampa goal. Hedman lost it to Corey Perry. Perry, centering pass, goes off a stick. Hagel on the right wing, coming up to the last minute of the first. 1-0 Oilers lead on a goal by Connor McDavid. It's in behind the net. Hagel on the right wing. Hagel taken out by Derek Ryan. Sent up the left wing, but Moser was able to keep the puck in. Now to Hagel, to the net, to Paul, the shot, and the save by Skinner. He'll cover it up with 41 seconds to go in the first period, and the crowd will gather in front of the Oiler net, but a good save there by Stuart Skinner.
Yeah, Oilers had a chance to get the puck up the left side boards 15 seconds before, and with the unit that they got on the ice out there, Perry, Derek Ryan, and Connor Brown, that's got to get outside the zone.
Nick Paul did a good job of backhand to forehand. Yeah.
How many times did we talk about Nick Paul when he was in Ottawa? Saying
lots.
That guy is a player. Him and Connor Brown.
Yeah.
Well, Paul stayed healthy. That's the difference. Unfortunately for Connor Brown, he suffered a pretty significant knee injury, but Paul's got himself paid on a long-term deal.
Off the drop, puck goes to McDonough on the point. Snapshot, blockered away by Skinner. Goes over to the boards. Gets loose to Kulak. Kulak will get it out. Hit Podkolzin with it. Shot back in, so Emberson has to chase after it with Geekie right on him. In behind the net for Kulak. Around the right wing boards to Emberson. Now to Draisaitl. Comes out with 17 seconds to go in the period. In over the line through the middle. Over to the right wing. Forced to the right wing corner. He'll give it back to Emberson. His shot! And that one hit Vasilevsky. Inside of the net was Henrique, and the puck cleared out.
Oh, it was quite a collision.
That was something. It's dumped into the Tampa end. First period will come to a close. And the Edmonton Oilers will have a 1-0 lead after 20 minutes of play. Oilers had a goal called back due to being offside, but the goal by Connor McDavid, his 14th of the year.
Good period for Edmonton. They had a lot of juice going.
The Oilers with a 1-0 lead on the Tampa Bay Lightning were after 20 minutes as Connor McDavid, amazing goal. Splits the D. Leon Draisaitl with a pass, had tremendous speed. They had no chance of getting him. It turns into a breakaway. Yes, we're ready to go downstairs. Brendan Escott standing by with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
Ryan, one with the goal called back, and then you guys tally late off the rush. Just an overall assessment of that opening frame for you.
I mean, definitely a little bit sleepy early. Both sides not.
Back with life-changing jackpots. Tonight's jackpot sitting at $160,000 and climbing. Our next lucky winner could be you. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/5050. It's in support of Every Kid Deserves a Shot, also presented by Rogers. Puck dropped here in the second period. 1-0 Oilers lead on that beauty of a goal by Connor McDavid. Up through the middle, it's Kapanen. Into the Tampa end, goes to the right corner. Sweeps it around on the left. The Podkolzin, top of the circle, gets checked on the play. And Paul will get it out off the boards, high in the air. Draisaitl comes in front of his own net. Up the left wing, through the middle, finds Draisaitl. Now takes it to the right corner from the angle. They tried to sneak it in on the short side, but Vasilevsky was right up against the post. Puck rimmed on the right. Kapanen has it right point to Draisaitl. Left side to Nurse. Nurse, the shot that's saved by Vasilevsky. There was a big rebound, and it's cleared out of the zone by Point. Hammered right back in by Ekholm. Kucherov in the corner, lost it to Nugent-Hopkins. Now to Hyman. Back to the right point to Bouchard. To McDavid, brings it up to the blue line. Now comes down the right wing.
Now, NHL news. Gotta see it.
Gets the top of the circle.
Attachment.
Gets
One more.
into the skates of Bouchard. Now it comes out, and it's Braden Point into the Oilers zone.
Screen lock.
Forced to the boards by Ekholm. Off the left wing side, Point still has it. Comes down the right into the slot to Kucherov, goes off his stick. He'll chase after, gets knocked down by Hyman. The puck comes out. Sent back in. Lightning on the offside, though. Bouchard across to Ekholm. They'll dump it in. McDonough in behind his net for Tampa. Up the right wing to Moser. Now up the right side. Give it to Atkinson. He'll dump it in. Out to play to Skinner. Goes right to Atkinson, though. Behind the net for Gonsalves. Take the puck to the left wing. Bump it back to the blue line. McDonough, left wing. Gonsalves to McDonough. His shot. And that's steered aside by Skinner. 2 minutes into the second period. 1-0 Oilers lead. Bouchard skips it off the right wing boards and down the ice. It'll be icing against the Oilers.
Well, McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, and Hyman have been out there a while. There's not enough touch on that clearing attempt from Evan Bouchard. He's going for the angle raise takeout and over-curled on him. And now they get their top line out on the ice head-to-head against an Oilers line that's been on the ice for 35 seconds here.
David to take this draw against Braden Point. Gonna get the sticks down. It's taking a while. Point wins the draw. Goes to the blue line. Radish off the right wing boards. Rolled it low. Top of the circles. Nugent Hopkins. After he got it from Bouchard, he's able to get it out. Goes right in front of the Edmonton bench. McDavid to Kulak. Has to backpedal. Kucherov in front of him now. Cross to Emberson. Up the right wing. Off the stick of Janmark. Hits somebody at the Oiler bench. So we get the whistle with 2 minutes 26 seconds gone here in the second period. Edmonton up 1-0.
Oilers had a good kill that they built some momentum off of in the first period. See how Jeff Skinner responds here. Taking a penalty with a reach infraction.
Radish inside his own end. Lilleberg up the left wing off the stick of Glendening. Goes deep into the Oilers zone. Puck along the boards. Eyssimont will turn and shoot it. He drills it wide. Radish keeps it in on the right wing point. Got it low and it goes in behind the Edmonton goal.
Tampa's picked up the tempo here a bit here. Yeah.
It does feel that way. So the puck gets to the corner. And Henrique now to Jeff Skinner. With Janmark's going to fire it in off the right corner boards. Goes over to the right side. Radish couldn't get it out. Janmark up along the slot. Now down the left wing to the left wing corner. He'll sweep it in front of the net, but it goes off of Glendening. Eyssimont on the right wing. Puck or make that in behind the net. Gonsalves. And the puck goes to the left side, and Geekie off the left wing with a backhand goes off the outside of the Edmonton net, and up the right wing getting it out was Jeff Skinner. Here's Geekie on the right wing. Backhands it in. Skinner's got to play the puck. It rims, goes off of Geekie. Geekie along the right wing. About top of the circle. Gets a pass through. Gonsalves on the right side to Hedman. Went through his skates. Nurse to get the puck around on the right to Janmark. Now to Stetcher. Cross ice to Nurse. Still in the Oilers zone.
Line needs a change for Edmonton.
Now up to center ice to Perry. Give it to Stetcher at the Edmonton blue line. Up the right wing. Now brought in by Ryan. He's going to the net. His shot off the stick of Perbix. And it goes over the glass and out of play.
So we were having a conversation on the Sportsnet panel during the intermission. Just about goaltending. And, I mentioned to the fact that I don't like dekes against Russian goaltenders. They have superior footwork. It's one of the things that, as good as Connor is, it's tough to make a backhand the puck around him, especially on a 6'4" goaltender. Do you have a theory as to why? You've got Vasilevsky, you got Shesterkin, you got Sorokin. 3 of the top 5 goalies, in my opinion, in the league are currently Russian.
Ekholm on the left wing point will shoot it. Goes off the end boards.
And we mention this because you are a goalie coach in the offseason.
That's right. Puck brought in on the right wing. Rimmed by Moser. It goes to the left wing corner.
And you're not answering. You're like a liberal politician.
The game's on. I can get to that after.
All right.
We're not here to have a talk show. I'm trying to call the game. Puck on the right side. And it's Brown to shoot it in. But I'll get to you. To the left wing corner. Brown over to the right to Ryan. That gets broken up though. And Point's going to bring it out. 1-0 Oilers here early in the second. To Kucherov, right side. Cross ice pass just over the stick of Gensel. And the puck brought out for Edmonton. It's Emberson. Into the Tampa zone. Well, at least to the blue line. Hit the linesman's skate. It goes in on the offside. Moser able to poke it to center. Kucherov to point. Into the Oiler end. Now on the left wing to the middle of the ice. The puck comes back to Kucherov after Gensel got tied up. And Emberson can get it out. Here's Draisaitl, left wing. Into the Tampa corner. Centering pass just off the stick of Podkolzin. Hagel into the Oilers zone. Left side. To Chafee, gets in behind the net. Stetcher breaks it up. To Draisaitl, he'll get it out. Edmund has the puck at the blue line. Right wing to Hagel. Drops it to Paul on the right side. His shot. That goes off of Podkolzin and out of play. 5 minutes, 54 seconds gone in the second. 1-0 Oilers lead. Back to the goaltending discussion.
All right, so why do you think they're, it appears to me like the fundamentals are better with the Russian goaltenders and they have superior footwork as a base. But that is my perception. You do some coaching in the summer.
I don't know that I'm going to base goaltending on nationality too much, but those guys you're talking top goaltenders.
Yes.
Are they all that good? I don't know. But the top ones in the NHL are Vasilevsky, Shesterkin are right at the absolute top. Right. I'm guessing it gets taught at a very young age. Puck sent in front of the goal, but it goes just past Girgensons over to the left wing.
That's a hole. How do you miss that?
Rim to the right. Perbix in from the right point. Fires it through the slot. Nobody from Tampa can get a stick on it. Hyman on the right wing is able to squeeze the puck out. Now skates down the right side. Over the Tampa line, over to Ekholm, and his shot launches off the stick of Perbix, and it goes out of play. We played 6 minutes, 19 seconds of the second. 1-0 Oilers lead the Lightning. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Today you can score.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We're here at Rogers Place. 1-0 Oilers lead. First period goal by Connor McDavid. We're 6:19 into the second period. Face off in the Tampa zone to the right of Andrei Vasilevsky. I remember seeing Vasilevsky at that U18s in Czech Republic in 2012. Amazing. At 17 years old, absolutely amazing. Puck out to the neutral zone. Ekholm up the left wing. We'll get to the center ice line. Off the boards and in. McDonough to the end boards, only to the corner. Nugent Hopkins there for Edmonton. Now to McDavid. Comes out on the left. His backhand in front of the net off the stick of Vasilevsky. Here's Hyman with his shot. He couldn't get it through. It's on the right wing. Hyman's got control. Now to McDavid. To the top of the circle. To the left wing point. Ekholm. His shot save. Vasilevsky. The puck on the right wing. McDavid to the point for Bouchard. Off the end boards. It goes to Nugent Hopkins. Comes up the left wing. To the blue line for Bouchard. Skates across it. Now to Hyman on the left, up to the left wing point. Give it to Ekholm. We'll get it low. It's going to rim over to the right. Hagel is able to clear it. It's going to go down the ice. Won't be icing. Chafee's going to get to it first for Tampa and has it now right corner. Bring it up top of the circle in the Oilers zone. Swing it back around to Braden Point. Has it on the left wing. Point with a couple of moves as Hyman trying to hold him to the boards. Puck comes into the middle. Goes over to Kucherov. His pass back to the blue line.
Good stick by David.
David just got a piece and it came out. Here's Kucherov into the Oiler end. Over to Point. Taken to the right wing boards. Up to the top of the circle to the blue line now. Point to Hedman. Over to Perbix. His shot tipped in front of the net by Gensel. That goes out of play. 7:55 gone here in the second. 1-0 Oilers lead.
Post offside there, Leon, but Perbix did a good job keeping it in. And long-range bomber that Skinner fought off.
He's off to the left of Stuart Skinner. Draisaitl will take the draw against Braden Point. Point's getting out of the face-off circle. Jake Gensel will get in there. Draisaitl wins it. Stetcher, right wing. To Captain make that on the right side. The puck was cleared out. Here's Kucherov. He'll come in and he hammers that thing wide of the net. Puck from the left point. The shot gets blocked by Nurse. Got it to the line. Point brought it back in. That's offside against Tampa.
Well, Braden Point, you knew he was going to be good junior. The only question was, how good of an NHL player was he going to be? And his skating, I know Brian Engblom was telling us before in Oilers now just how dramatically the skating has improved. Cam, he's got 51 and 46 goals the last 2 years, and he's 18 goals this season, one behind Leon Draisaitl.
Back-to-back 4-point games coming into this.
Great player.
Yeah, great player. Emerson to center. It's a bump from Gonsalves. He's able to shoot it in. Lilleberg to Geekie off the left wing boards and out. Gonsalves through the middle, but it gets to center ice. Jeff Skinner knocked off his stick. Following it up is Brent Kulak. He'll shoot it in. Vasilevsky will stop it in behind the goal. Gonna have to play it. Gave it to Radish up the right wing. Now to Atkinson. Through the middle to Geekie. In over the line to the left side. The shot wide of the net as Lilleberg had joined the rush. And the puck cleared out. Radish over to Atkinson. And shoot it in. It rims on the right wing. Back to the right point. Off the stick of Radish. Came out of the zone. Hedman has it at his own blue line now for Tampa. Flips the puck in, but that's icing against the Lightning.
Troy Bowler, our engineer, pointing out that Victor Hedman looks a little labored. Looks like his right, he's kind of flexing his right leg a little bit. Missed the start of the second period. And the Oilers are going to load up McDavid. No, they're not. They're just going to have Leon's line out here with Kapanen and Colson.
Face off to the right of Vasilevsky. Draisaitl against Glendening, and the puck to the left wing point. Bouchard to the middle of Podkolzin, got dumped down by Radish. Gonsalves on the left side, flip it up and out. And it's center ice, Draisaitl. Now down the left wing to Podkolzin with Kapanen. The pass across, diving across was Radish to break it up.
Pass had to go right away. He double clutched the pass. If he moves the puck right away, he's got to break.
Up the right wing and out to center ice as Draisaitl cuts to the middle. Now in over the line to Podkolzin to the slot. Ekholm wires it off the bar. The puck back to the right wing point. Bouchard to Draisaitl. To Ekholm, a shot, and that one goes just off of Kucherov. The puck cleared out. A little right to Skinner. On the right wing to Bouchard across. He was looking for Ekholm. That hits something. Goes to Kucherov. His pass to the middle. Shot scores. Gensel in the slot. Puts it off of Skinner and in. And this game's tied at 1.
Wrong guys to turn the puck over there. Stuart Skinner had the puck, put it in a tough spot to defend for Edmonton, and it ends up the net right after the Oilers should have had a second goal of the game. Ekholm with a bomb from the point, hit the crossbar. They come back, high slot, and shot through Derek Ryan and through Stuart Skinner. Goal scorer's goal from Jake Gunsel, who signed a 7-year deal at $9 million per in the offseason.
Gensel's got points at 4 straight. It's his 13th of the year at 10:02 of the second period. This game's all tied up at 1. McDonough back into his own end. Across to Moser. Up to Geekie. Just to the blue line. Gonsalves on the right. To flip it in. That goes off a Nurse, and it's a hand pass to Ryan, and we get the whistle. 9:39 to go here in the second. Oilers and Tampa tied at 1. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 9:39 to go in the second period. Oilers and Lightning are tied at 1. Connor McDavid scoring in the first for Edmonton. Jake Gensel has the goal here in the second for the Lightning. Faceoff's going to be just outside the Edmonton blue line as McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, and Hyman are on the ice with Bouchard and Ekholm. Paul Chaffee and Hagel out there with Moser and McDonough for Tampa Bay. Puck at center ice. Paul will shoot it in. It's going to rim on the right. Chafee pushes it right back around to the left. Paul in the left wing corner with McDavid on him. He's up against the boards. Brings it up to the hash marks, now behind the net to Hagel. Centering pass, and there was Bouchard to get his stick on it. Goes right over to Ekholm, and he'll skate down over the line now to Nugent Hopkins. To the left wing point, it was off of McDavid. It just comes out.
That one looked offside too, briefly.
Ekholm at center ice. Bounce the puck into the Tampa end. It goes to the end boards. McDonough only got it to the corner. Chafee over to Moser. Moser off the right side all the way down the ice. Skinner's got to play it as Paul was coming down there for Tampa Bay. Give it to Ekholm on the left wing. He's now at his own blue line. We'll get to center ice. We'll shoot the puck in. McDonough knocks it down. McDonough pass up the center. To Kucherov into the Oiler end on the left side. Angle shot, misses, and it goes around the boards, comes out to center, where Draisaitl picks it up. He'll get the puck in on the left, drop it to Kapanen. To Draisaitl in behind the goal. Back to Kapanen. Take it to the right wing corner, up to the top of the circle. Now to Draisaitl, right wing point. Down the boards to Podkolzin. He'll bring it around the top, and his little drop pass, and that was poked away by Kucherov across to Hedman, but just broken up. And getting it out was Nurse. He'll find Draisaitl. He's in. Breakaway. The backhand. Save made. Rebound. Scores!
Trying to figure out, did Kapanen get that, or did that go in off the Tampa defender?
I'm not sure. Kapanen was there. Podkolzin was there too, but I think it hit the defender and went in.
Well, Leon's leading the flyby, so.
Oilers are up 2-1.
Great headman pass there. For the Oilers, hit Draisaitl.
Yep, right off of Hedman. So that will be Leon Draisaitl's 20th of the season. Vasilevsky makes the save coming across, and Vasilevsky went to sweep the puck away, and it hit Hedman and went in. And the Oilers have a 2-1 lead. 11:58 time of the goal for Draisaitl. Puck shot down.
First player this year to 20 goals, Cam.
That's right. He's tied with Sam Reinhart coming into this one tonight. Inside the Oiler end on the left wing, Radish will keep the puck in. Battling with him was Jeff Skinner. He did get it out to center ice. Lillibert will shoot it right back in. Glendening. To the left wing corner. Now Nurse can spin in behind the goal. Put it up in the air and out. That'll go past Lillibert. It will be icing against the Oilers.
So think of how good that stretch pass was there. You don't get an assist on that to free Draisaitl up in the breakaway. It was Kulak looking up on left pass, threaded the needle. Right on the tape.
Right on the tape. 7:14 to go in the second period.
Well, the Stars are out tonight.
Face off to the right of Skinner. Puck flipped out to center. Perbix on the right wing. Gave it to Geekie. Shoot it in. It's going to go in behind the Edmonton net. It's up against the boards. As it does come loose, it's Nurse to the left wing corner. Jeff Skinner's pass goes off of Gonsalves. He'll get it in front of the net, comes back to the left point. Hedman's pass or shot, it was blocked, and now Henrique, right wing to Janmark. In over the line, goes down the right side, stops, drops the puck back. It's McDavid, shot just off the arm of Vasilevsky. Ekholm, pass through the middle, it's knocked down, and Atkinson will get it out. And it'll be a glove pass. We got the whistle in the neutral zone. With 6:28 to go here in the second. 2-1 Oilers lead. Draisaitl put the Oilers ahead with his 20th of the season. Faceoff's going to be to the right of Stuart Skinner. Oilers got too many out there. There we go. Take one off.
Well, Derek Ryan's going to win a draw here. So last time he was on the ice, the puck went through into the net after Stuart Skinner spit up a rebound. Not a rebound, but a poor clear. A little too casual. They ended up stripping it.
Puck back to the left wing point. McDonough off the inboards to Hagel on the right side. Hagel top of the circle. Cycles it, but it was Bouchard to Ekholm.
It's a hard press forecheck here, Cam.
Very much so. Out of McDavid. The left wing to Ekholm. He's able to get it out through the center ice area. It's shot right back in, and Hagel after it for Tampa. Rims on the right to the right point. Moser. Right wing for Chafee on the right side of Paul. Worked over a bit by Ekholm. Puck lifted to the line where McDonough kept it in. Puck comes right in front. Great save by Skinner with a left pad after Paul had the opportunity. And it's McDavid will bring it out now to Bouchard in over the line for Hyman. Shot and a blocker save made by Vasilevsky. Chafee will bring it up the right wing. Lost it at the Edmonton blue line. McDavid for Hyman. Into the Tampa zone, back to McDavid, down the left wing, now in behind the net. Lilleberg takes him to the end boards.
Somebody's going to have to run Lilleberg here at some point.
Point to center ice for Tampa. Into the Edmonton zone, left wing, chopped away from him, but following it up to Kucherov. It was a bouncing puck, and Draisaitl now gets control. Left side. Kulak across to Emberson, now on the right wing to Kapanen. And over the line, down towards the right side. The wraparound came right in front of the net. Draisaitl back to Emberson. His shot and a pad save by Vasilevsky. Kulak keeps it in, shoots it, glove save. Vasilevsky is going to hold on to it. We got 4:47 to go in the second period. 2-1 Oilers lead the Lightning. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 2-1 Oilers lead. 4:47 to go in the second. Leon Draisaitl with the go-ahead goal for Edmonton. Connor McDavid scoring in the first. Jake Gensel with the goal in the second for Tampa.
Draisaitl replacing Derek Ryan here in between Connor Brown and Corey Perry.
Assist added on that goal by Gensel. It's now Kucherov and Braden Point. Draisaitl having a conversation with the linesman as he gets tossed out of the face-off circle. Corey Perry will take the draw against Glendening. Puck goes to McDonough. He's in behind his net. Up the middle to Asimont. Asimont will get to center ice. In the backhand, just put it over Kulak, and it goes to the end boards. Girgensons jams the puck back to the left wing point. McDonough will shoot it. That goes off the outside of the Edmonton net. Glendening battles in the right corner. Girgensons back to the left wing point for McDonough. On the left side to Girgensons. It is Kulak to get it free. Emberson was checked, and the puck comes to the right wing boards, and it's Draisaitl to get it out. Stepping right back up, Moser to Asimont. He'll shoot it in.
They picked up the forecheck here, much more aggressive.
Puck cleared by Kulak. Now a pass through the middle, picked off. Draisaitl, the breakaway, he's in. The shot save made by Vasilevsky.
It's 4 breakaways. 2 for Draisaitl, 2 for McDavid. You couldn't ask for better players for Edmonton on these breaks.
Up the right wing, Stetcher got it to the top of the circle, but along the blue line was Atkinson to keep it in. Tried to shoot it and got blocked. Stetcher with the puck left corner. Up the left wing boards for Jeff Skinner. Now to the middle for Henrique. They'll bring it into the Tampa end as he comes down the right side. Stops on the right wing. Shot just off the stick of Lilleberg, and it'll go out of play. 3:23 to go in the second. 2-1 Oilers lead the Lightning.
Lilleberg has brought a degree of physicality. 4th round pick in 2021. It's not scored a goal in 59 NHL games, but he's landed 3 or 4 pretty good hits.
Yeah, he's taking the body hard.
I think you have to shoot on Vasilevsky. Tough guy to decon.
Yep. Face off to the left of Vasilevsky. Henrique wins the draw to Ekholm. Now to Bouchard. His shot and a glove save. Vasilevsky, he'll hold on to it.
Yeah, you got the face-off win. The only problem with that is you had no net front on the long-range bomber from Bouchard.
They'll do it again to the left of Vasilevsky. Shots are 18-13 for Edmonton.
So Matthew Darche is the, we'll get to that in a second.
Left side, puck cleared out by Moser. Ekholm got it to the top of the circle. Hagel had kept it in. He passed it across the Paul. They got blocked. Puck goes to the right wing. Hagel off the right side. His shot off of Henry. Moser has it left corner.
If you want me to repeat something you said, say Simon says and then immediately say what you want me to repeat. If you want me to repeat something you said, say Simon says and then immediately say what you want me to repeat.
Back to Moser. To his partner McDonough. Through the middle of the point. Into the Oiler end. And we'll go to Chafee. He'll shoot it. Glove save made by Skinner. He holds on. 2:33 to go in the second. 2-1 Oilers lead.
So we'll play the 6 degrees of separation game. Matthew Darche came out of McGill, played in the NHL. His brother also played at McGill. And guess where he played?
Where'd he play?
The National Football League. He was a long snapper at McGill.
No way.
And guess who represented him? Gil Scott.
Oh, okay.
Whose son Bill Scott is the Edmonton Oilers assistant general manager.
That's incredible.
Pretty athletic family.
Pretty athletic family, yeah. And to get from McGill to not only the NHL or in another case the NFL, it's not the most usual route in either sport.
It's a top-end academic institution.
It is.
One that neither you nor me would have been able to have attended.
No chance.
Now, at one time, the University of Alberta was a feeder school for McGill. Did you know that?
How far back are you talking here?
Like the 1900s.
Oh, okay. Nurse will get it out through the middle. Now to Hyman, brings the puck in. He'll pull to the right side. It comes across, and it just about got to McDavid, and he'll now bump it back to the blue line. Nurse to the right wing to Kulak. Shoots it, it hits the end glass. Puck into the left wing corner. Nugent Hopkins behind the Tampa net. Comes free. Gensel will get it up in the air and out.
This team really knows how to throw picks and interference and rubs and those sort of things.
Nurse skates the puck into the Tampa zone through the middle. Drops it off. McDavid down the left wing. Went to shoot it. That was just poked off his stick before he could. And Kucherov crossed his own line. He's able to get it out. Brought in by Point. Gensel to center it. Nobody there for Tampa. And it's Nugent Hopkins getting the puck to the neutral zone. 2-1 Oilers lead. We're here, minute 35 to go in the second period. Gensel brings the puck in on the right. Pass across to Lilleberg on the left wing. Put it in behind the Edmonton net. Kucherov, right corner. This pass back to the point. Picked off by Nugent Hopkins. He'll get to center ice. He'll dump it in.
That line needed a change. They've been out there for about a minute and a half.
Lilleberg high in the air and out with it. A bouncing puck at the Edmonton blue line. Geeky on the right wing. Get the puck in. And Gonsalves lost it. It's top of the circle. And Draisaitl comes out through the middle. Dishes on the left wing. Last minute here in the second. Puck back to the point. Bouchard shot. The save made by Vasilevsky. It got it from Kapanen. Good save by Vasilevsky with 54 seconds to go in the second. The Oilers are up 2-1.
Good look for Evan Bouchard. Walked right into it. The C's opened up, but he couldn't squeeze one past the blocker's side on Vasilevsky. That beats a lot of goaltenders in this league.
Gets between the arm and the body on the blocker side. Vasilevsky was able to hold on. Moser off the draw, get it up in the air, bouncing puck. Goes off at Chafee, goes to the left corner of the Oilers zone. Now Chafee up the left wing boards. Got it to the middle. There was Podkolzin for Edmonton. He'll get it out with 40 seconds to go here in the second period. Oilers are up 2-1. Bouchard over to Ekholm. The left wing to Podkolzin to the middle. Kapanen brings the puck in. Goes to the left wing corner. To the right to Draisaitl. Quickly back to the blue line for Bouchard on the right wing to Draisaitl. 22 seconds to go in the period. It's knocked off Draisaitl's stick. Comes out. Right to Evan Bouchard. Left wing to Kapanen, now to Draisaitl. He's down the left side. Got it just to the Tampa blue line. Goes back to Ekholm, over to Bouchard. Left side to Draisaitl. He'll dump it in. Second period will end. Oilers will be up by 1 as they were after 20. But this time it's 2-1. As the Oilers and the Tampa Bay Lightning are through 40 minutes here at Rogers Place. Draisaitl scoring in the second period for Edmonton. McDavid had a first period goal. Jake Guentzel with a goal in the second period for Tampa.
Low event, pretty well played game defensively, but 4 breakaways for Edmonton. They've scored on 2 of them, even though they've only put the puck in the net themselves on 1.
Yes, exactly.
It should be a heck of a third.
Yeah, looking forward to it. We are through 40 minutes. Oilers up 2-1 on Tampa Bay. Bryn Griffiths, Rob Brown, they are ready to go. They got the second intermission for you when we come back from Rogers Place. Sport Dealers, NHL Hockey, the Oilers Radio Network.
Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer, we are here at Rogers Place. The Oilers and the Tampa Bay Lightning, they are getting ready for the third period of play. 2-1, the Oilers lead. It's a Lightning team that is out on a West Coast trip. They will play in Calgary on Thursday. They're in Seattle on Saturday. They started in Vancouver a couple of nights ago. They won that game 4-2. It's an Edmonton team that has won 5 of their last 6, rolling into this one. 15-10-2 overall against the 14-9-2 Tampa Bay Lightning. We dropped the puck. We're underway here in the third period. Lilleberg back into his own end.
You know who's not out there? Edmund.
Up the left wing. Lilleberg will get it out. Point. Lays it off the left corner boards. Nurse got it around it. Hits a skate, bounces up, goes over to the left side. It's top of the circle in the Edmonton zone. Now to Guentzel in behind the net. Couldn't get control of it. Podkolzin will get it out to Kapanen. Now to Draisaitl coming down the right wing. Into the Tampa end on the right side. About top of the circle. Unable to get it low. Guentzel through the middle. Give it to Kucherov. And it was knocked down by a high Edmonton Oiler high stick at the Oiler blue line. 40 seconds into the third period.
Yeah, we're just looking for Victor Hedman.
Oh, there he is.
Yep.
He was just doing a little test again and went back onto the bench.
I don't think he's quite right.
Nope, you're right. There's something off.
Winnipeg 8-1 over Boston tonight.
Point night for the Jets.
Well, they can do that, too.
They can do that. Face off just outside the Edmonton blue line. Early in the third. 2-1 the Oilers lead. Henrique to Kulak in his own zone. Up the left wing to Jeff Skinner. Pressured upon by Moser. It's right in front of the Edmonton bench. And now Chafee's able to roll it low. Going out from behind his net. Emberson to the right side. Won't get it out. Chafee's going to keep it in. Back to the right wing point. Moser's shot. That one goes off of Gonsalves. And puck near the top of the circle. Skinner up the right wing. Finds Janmark. Comes into the Tampa Bay zone to the right wing. Now to Henrique. Right in behind the net. Knocked down by McDonough. He'll get it out. Off the right wing board. It's going to go down the ice. Icing waved off on the play. Left wing corner. Kulak to McDavid. Now to Emberson. Over to Kulak. Up the right wing now to Hyman. He'll bring it into the Tampa zone. Goes to the right wing corner. Hyman to the left side for Nugent Hopkins. Back to Hyman. Goes in behind the goal. Hedman on the right wing. Puck on the right side of Paul. He clears it out. And that will be icing against Tampa Bay. We're a minute and 47 into the third period. 2-1 Oilers lead.
Well, this has been a bit of a unique game. I'd say it's been fairly well played. It has been a low event. I mean, we got 3 goals, just 33 shots on goal through the first 41 minutes.
Here's Bouchard, left wing point to the high slot to Nugent Hopkins. He'll turn, he'll shoot it, blockered away by Vasilevsky. Hedman along the boards, battling with Nugent Hopkins. Went to Kucherov, he just got it out. Turned right back up at center ice to Bouchard. Put it off the stick of Ekholm. Comes back to Bouchard. He's going to drift the puck in. Rim around Radish. Made sure that it got out. Puck turned over. Here's Kucherov. He's got a break. He'll come in. He'll shoot. Save made by Skinner.
Did he I think he scored like that once before.
Tried to fan on it, make it and have it go 5-hole. Now brought in left wing McDavid. Couldn't get it past. And through the middle as Perbix was able to break it up.
Oilers got away the hook there in Kucherov, and they got away the bad turnover.
Puck brought in by Perbix left side. Backhanded save made by Skinner. Draisaitl comes out from behind the net. 2-1 Oilers here in the third period. Only got it to center ice.
Edmonton's got to do a little bit better job managing the puck here, Cam.
In the left wing corner, and it's Nurse up the right side. Hit puck Colson in the shin pad with it. Stetcher follows the play. He'll shoot it in. Moser around to McDonough. McDonough will get it out on the backhand. Nurse with a puck in the neutral zone. Right back in. Nope, put it over the glass and went out of play. 3 minutes, 13 seconds gone in the third. 2-1 the Oilers lead.
I mean, a clear-cut breakaway there on the turnover by Ekholm. Rare turnover from him. Some of the best players have had the chances tonight. And Stuart Skinner,
that's a nifty play by Kucherov.
Yeah. And Skinner fought it off.
He was able to get the pad down, just keep it out. I can see how that could go in, though. It looks like he's going to pull the puck wide.
I'm going to tell you, he's definitely scored at least once like that in a shootout before.
Puck rimmed into the Tampa end. Goes off of Lilleberg. On the end boards is Ryan. He gets pinned by Glenn Denning. Puck comes loose to Ryan on the right side. Now Lilleberg. Try the other way. This time Perbix to Asimont. Asimont up to the top of the circle, but it doesn't get out. Kept in by Kulak. Over to the right wing. Connor Brown will take a hit from Lilleberg. And the puck cleared out. As Gergensons will get the puck over to Asimont. He'll shoot it in. Glove by Skinner. Puts it down on the ice. And Emberson on the right wing gave it to Perry. And now Perry will bring the puck out. Throw it back to Bouchard. We get to center ice. He's able to get the puck in. It goes to the right wing corner in the Tampa zone. Out through the middle, a pass to Hedman. Just eludes his stick. And it'll be an icing call.
I thought there was a stick there from the Oilers that actually healed that, altered the course and direction of the puck there. The Oilers are going to load up McDavid. Draisaitl, Hyman here. Nugent Hopkins is going to come off. You got an O-zone draw against Point. Leon, by the way, on top of leading the NHL of 20 goals, is up to 58% in faceoffs. Point is at 50.4.
Face-off to the right of Vasilevsky. Puck to the left wing point, and Bouchard keeps it in. Comes down the left side to the corner. To Hyman, now to Draisaitl. Has it on the end boards. They dig it free to Hyman and unable to get a shot. Gensel will lift it up, find Kucherov now down the right side. Point in over the line. Point, little spin move. Got it to the middle, and breaking that up was McDavid to Draisaitl. And now to Ekholm into the Tampa end. Got it to the side of the net where Hedman picks it up for the Lightning. Long pass to Kucherov. Misses him. It'll go right to Skinner, and he'll cover that up.
Wow, they're going to call icing there, too. Kucherov's like right inside. That's a tough call.
That is a tough call. Looks like Kucherov had at least a stride.
At least.
All right.
So we can do this on radio. Gavin McKenna, Craig Button, we respect Craig. He compared Gavin McKenna, the consensus #1 pick in the 2026 draft. He says he's got Kucherov-like ability. In the sense that there's a degree of offensive subtlety to how he plays. Like, there's no subtlety to McDavid in terms of how fast he is or the explosiveness.
It's obvious.
And in terms of how Nathan McKinnon bullies the play on the ice.
That too.
But, you know, Nikita Kucherov is just got a filthy, slick set of mitts, but you don't always notice it.
And you look at the score sheet.
Right. Yeah. And that's a bit like McKenna. We saw McKinnon here. A year ahead of his age group, playing in the U18.
McDavid off the right wing boards in the Tampa zone to Draisaitl. His shot off the pad of Vasilevsky. It goes to Hyman. Off the end boards. Oh, Hedman broke that up. And we'll get it out on the backhand to center ice.
Good play.
Bouchard pokes it up the right wing. Hyman just left it for Draisaitl. Puck goes to the right corner to the Tampa zone. Moser on the right to Gensel. Will shovel it out. Nurse to Draisaitl. Now over to Stetcher. Cross to Nurse. He's just inside his own blue line. To Nugent Hopkins. Over to Stetcher. Now across to Nurse on the left. 5.5 gone in the third. 2-1 Oilers lead. Stetcher with a puck on the right. Now to Nurse. Skates to center ice. Shoots it in. Come around to the right wing. Kapanen pressuring in the right wing corner. And Podkolzin back to the point for Stetcher. Down the right wing boards. Off the stick of Podkolzin. Into the corner. Played around on the right to Moser. He got it out. And that hit Gonsalves and went into the Tampa bench. We'll get the whistle 5 minutes and 54 seconds into this third period.
We're having a run in the Western League next year. Not this year. But the next draft, it could be special.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of skill.
Yeah,
could be. This year, 7 of the top 10 players could be Canadian. Next year, could be 4 of the top 6 out of the West.
I like hearing that. Puck dumped down into the Oiler end, and Nurse put it off the glass, not a play. So we get the whistle. As we played 6 minutes, 2 seconds of the third. We're going to take a break. The Oilers have a 2-1 lead on the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're here at Rogers Place. We'll be right back. This is Ford Dealers NHL Hockey, the Oilers Radio Network. Rogers Place, 2-1 Oilers lead the Lightning. 6 minutes, 2 seconds gone in the third. Cam Moonlaw with Bob Stauffer. Face off in the Oilers zone to the left of Stuart Skinner. Connor McDavid to take this draw for Edmonton. And he'll be up against Braden Point. Shots now 20-17 for the Oilers. Point out of the face-off circle. Gensel will get in there. McDavid wins the draw to Ekholm off the left wing boards down the ice. He'll be icing against the Oilers. McDavid and Draisaitl the scorers for Edmonton. Gensel has the goal for Tampa. Oilers will be in Tampa February 25th. Paul Kent comes out to take this draw as it moves over to the right of Skinner. McDavid again in the face-off circle. As it goes over to the right wing, it's Hyman. Takes a hit from Paul. Puck goes to the blue line. Hedman kept it in. Now Bouchard up the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Now for Hyman. Into the Tampa zone on the right side. Swept away by Paul. Nugent Hopkins battles on the left wing boards. Hyman in there as well. Puck goes all the way across. Hedman up the left wing is able to get it out. It's off his stick. Kucherov chases after it in the Oilers zone. He'll go in behind the net. Wedged off of the puck by Ekholm. Puck sent around to the blue line where McDonough keeps it in. Bouncing around. Hagel takes it in behind the net. Goes to the right wing point. For Moser will take a snapshot. And that goes over the Oiler net. McDonough in from the left wing point. To the side of the goals. Kucherov being tied up. Now Hagel gets it free. Hagel to the right point for Moser. Across the line to McDonough. Now on the right. Hagel will shoot it. That goes just wide of the Oiler net.
Oilers going to survive this.
Kucherov to Hagel. Left side to McDonough. The shot and the save made by Skinner on a redirection. Good stop. And Nugent Hopkins will get it out. Center ice will dump it in. Go off for a change. Moser on the inboards. Has to deal with Kapanen on the forecheck. Down to Lilleberg up to the blue line where Draisaitl's able to keep it in for Edmonton. Moser goes in behind his net. Off the left wing boards to get it out. Up the left side. Gonsalves will get it across for Chafee. Can't get a shot through. On the right wing is able to shoot it in behind the Edmonton net. Kulak on the inboards. Go across to Nurse. Nurse on the left wing. Forced back by Geekie. Up the right side for Draisaitl. Back to Kulak. Now to Nurse off of him. Connor Brown gets the puck in. And Penalty coming up. The Edmonton Oilers are about to go on the power play.
Colson high stick. This is a critical power play for Edmonton.
Yeah.
You're up by 1. Now, last time, you could never win the draw. Lost the draw. They're checking to see blood here.
Yeah.
See if he's leaking. Could be a double minor here.
It'll be the 2-minute variety.
Yep.
But you're right. Big power play for Edmonton. So Oilers go on the power play. It's brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com.
So as good as Leon has been on faceoffs, 58%, he hasn't dominated an O-zone draws in the power play the way he has in the past. And he gets waved out of the second.
And Glenn Dennings won 7 of 11.
And he is just murder on faceoffs. He's a great faceoff guy. Stronger than Derek Ryan. And he loses the draw.
McDavid won it to Bouchard, left wing corner to Draisaitl. Chafee off for the high sticking. The puck in the left corner. Nugent Hopkins across to McDavid. His shot saved, made by Vasilevsky. The rebound knocked off the right wing boards while into the Tampa Bay bench by Moser. Face-off will stay in the Tampa Bay zone.
Cam, this is what they used to say about you when you were a goalie with the Saskatoon Blades.
What's that?
Cam Moon always gives you a chance to get a stop. I mean, that time just exploding out, cutting down the angle.
That was a very good play, yeah.
By Vasilevsky.
Nobody ever said that about me.
I know.
But Vasilevsky,
You were still good enough, Cam, to play in the Western Hockey League.
Puck rimmed on the right. McDavid off the right wing boards to the end. Now on the right side to Draisaitl. Floated back to the blue line. Bouchard pulls to the middle. Now down the right wing to McDavid. Off his skate. Off of Vasilevsky. Loose puck in the slot. And Hagel's going to get it out for Tampa. Down the right wing. Front of the Edmonton bench. Hagel still has it. Looking for Hedman. He's able to get it into the Oiler end. Skinner will play the puck to the left side. 2-1 Oilers lead. We're almost 9 minutes into the third. Minute 10 to go on this power play for the Oilers. It's Bouchard to center ice. Can swing it back to McDavid. Gets the puck in. Over the line. Left wing to Nugent Hopkins. To the point for Bouchard. To Nugent Hopkins off the left side. His shot. Vasilevsky the save. The rebound to McDavid. Has it left corner. Crossed in front to Hyman. The save by Vasilevsky. And it's batted down the ice.
Took it to the net. Got 2 real good cracks. Excellent shot by Nugent Hopkins. He hasn't done that enough this year. And the Oilers created some chaos as a result.
There's up the left wing to Henrique. He shoot it in. It's going to rim on the right. Off of Perry up to Ekholm. Swats it towards the net just wide. To the left wing corner of the Tampa Bay end. And they're up against the boards, and it was Perry to get it free. The right wing to Jeff Skinner. Off the right side. His shot looking for the redirection. Off the stick of Perry, and it goes out of play.
Yeah, that was the set piece where Hyman's off the back door. You bank it in off him. Right idea there from Jeff Skinner. And frankly, Corey Perry was unlucky not to have scored.
Yep. Hit his stick. It just went up instead of in the net. Face off to the left of Andrei Vasilevsky. 2-1 Oilers here in the third period. Puck gets to the end boards. Moser off the glass and out of play. Face-off will stay in the Tampa Bay end. Just 13 seconds left to go in the penalty of Mitchell Chafee.
Edmonton has picked up the work rate in the face-off circle. It struggled a bit through 2 periods, but they've come on a bit here. They were only at 44% through 2 periods. They're now at 52% of the game, so they've won the majority of the draws.
Moser off the left wing boards down the ice.
And that matters in special teams, as you know, Cam.
Yeah. First comes out from behind his net. Penalty just about done. Edmonton now 0 for 2 with a man advantage. His center ice is shot in. Goes to the right side off the skate of Jeff Skinner. Got it to the slot. Henry shot. The rebound, and Perry just put it wide of the net. Perry's got it in behind the goal. He got hit. Henrique got it free. Goes over to Hagel. Spun around by Henrique, and Hagel's able to get it out, and he'll skate through the middle. Into the Oiler end on the right wing. Stops on the right side to the blue line. Hedman across. His shot, and that one blocked in the high slot. Up to center ice, Jeff Skinner.
Excellent play by Jeff Skinner. He's at the end of his shift, but he's out of gas, but he got it deep.
Gensel to Hedman, now on the right wing. Brought in by Radish to go to the right corner. He'll get it out in a shot that goes wide of the Edmonton net by Point. Right side is Kucherov. Right in behind the goal. Point back there. Gensel as well. Over to the right wing, and Kulak's trying to hold on to it, but it was Point to get it free. To Radish on the right wing inside the Edmonton zone. Emberson comes in for the Oilers. Kucherov got it to the corner. Draisaitl couldn't clear it out. Radish off the right wing. We'll go to the right wing corners. Pass to Point. Gets dumped down by Janmark.
You got away with that one. That was a bit of a greasy play.
Puck cleared out, and it's Brown skating onto it in the Tampa zone to the left corner. Got spun around. Goes to the end boards with Radish. It comes in front of the net, and it's covered up by Vasilevsky, and he's going to hold on to that with 8:20 to go in the third. 2-1 Oilers lead the Tampa Bay Lightning. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Sobeys and Safeway Liquor are stocked with Radio Network.
Cam, Moon, and Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and home payments, no interest for 1 year. Oilers with a 2-1 lead with 8:20 to go here in the third period. Face off in the Tampa zone to the right of Vasilevsky. Oilers will send out Henrique, Janmark, and Jeff Skinner. Go with Stetcher and Nurse on the back end. Glendening to take the draw for Tampa. Henrique wins it clean. Nurse on the left wing. Had it in his skates. It's poked out. Henrique has to chase after it. He does. Across to Stetcher. Off the boards and out. And the puck in the neutral zone where Jeff Skinner will pick it up for Edmonton. He's over to the left side. Went to shoot it in. Goes off of Asimont. Straight up into the air to the left wing corner. McDonough in that corner for Tampa. Will go in behind his goal. Off the left wing side. He's able to get it out. Now Glendening at the Edmonton blue line. Lost it. Stetcher plays the puck through the neutral zone. Skating onto it. Perbix down the left wing. He'll come towards the Edmonton net. And good play by Stetcher. He got the puck to the corner. Nugent Hopkins going behind the Edmonton goal. Now come out up the left side. Throw it across. Just past Janmark. Inside his own end is Geekie. Perbix up the left wing. Down to Lilleberg. Will dump it in. Ekholm rims it on the glass. And it's McDavid to get it out. Across to Bouchard. Now into the Tampa zone. Stops up on the right side. Fires it to the left wing corner. Pass in front of the net. Looking for Nugent or for McDavid by Hyman. It's broken up. And Gonsalves was able to get the puck to the Edmonton, just into the Edmonton zone. And Ekholm will float it out. Hits Radish. Radish banks it at center ice. Gonsalves now on the left wing to Point to Kucherov. Went to the left wing corner, runs into Podkolzin. Jammed around the right wing boards by Ekholm, and Point will keep it in to the right wing. Gensel, right wing corner now to Kucherov. Kucherov brings it up the right side across to Hedman towards the net. His pass, that's blocked by Ekholm. Puck to the left side. Kucherov's shot whistles high and wide of the Edmonton net. Comes back to the left point. Hedman, his
Good
shot.
ball.
That's blocked by Kapanen, and it comes out. Kapanen is slow to get up. Comes right back to him. He'll flip it out.
That's a guy that wants to stay in the lineup, Cam.
It's a great block. Point in on the left wing for Tampa Bay. Makes a move, and now it's poked off his stick, and it comes out.
Tampa's picked it up here.
Yep. Down the right wing, Paul into the Oilers zone. Stops, goes, slows up, went to the right corner. Now over to the left. Top of the circle, back to the left wing Point. Lilleberg across to Perbix. Now on the right wing for Paul. To the left wing Point. Lilleberg down the left side to Hagel. Swings a pass. It goes right through the slot. All the way across Perbix. In from the right point. Goes to the right wing corner. Pass to the middle. There was Perry for Edmonton. It'll go high in the air and out through the middle. It'll go down the ice. It'll be icing against the Oilers. 5:27 to go here in the third.
Cam, they're selling out hard on the overload, trying to pinch out the wall on the strong side. If the Oilers' backside D, they can get an activation going on their backside D, they're going to have a chance for an odd man break here.
2-1 Oiler lead here in the third period. Face off in the Oiler end to the right of Skinner. Shots 24-18 for Edmonton. McDavid and Draisaitl have scored for the Oilers. Gensel has the goal for the Lightning. Draisaitl wins the draw. Nurse on the right to Kulak. Up the right wing. Now cuts to the middle. Gets it in over the line. Left side to Perry. His pass in front of the net. Broken up by Hedman. Only got it to the point. McDavid's pass across the line does come out. So Bouchard to Ekholm. The left wing to McDavid. Roll the puck to the left wing corner of the Tampa Bay end. Hedman on the right side. Down to Kucherov. To the top of the circle of point. He'll have to go all the way across. Does get it out. Drilled right back in by Bouchard. Rims off of Hyman to the blue line. Ekholm with a long backhand. Doesn't get through. Hyman has the puck in the left wing corner of the Tampa zone. Hyman trying to hold off Braden Point. It's along the left wing boards. Now Nugent Hopkins comes in too. Puck to the middle. Gensel will flip it out to center ice. 4.5 to go in the third. 2-1 Oilers lead the Lightning. In on the right wing is McDavid. Softly to the right wing corner. Moser hacks it around the boards. Kept in by McDavid. Comes back to Moser. He'll get it out. Now Eyssimont into the Oiler end. Down the left side. His pass across and off the stick of Stetcher. Good defensive play. And Hyman sweeps it out of the zone.
Oilers needed a change there.
McDonough up the left wing to Paul. He'll come in to Hagel off the end boards. Puck goes to the side of the Edmonton net. Stetcher to the right wing. Bouncing, rolling puck. We'll get it up the right side and just through the middle. And Henrique skates onto it. Comes into the Tampa zone. Henrique over to the right wing. To the point near Janmark. Got it to the top of the circle. Cleared out by McDonough. Center ice. It's in the skates of Jeff Skinner. Henrique in there as well. And it's Henrique that comes up with the puck. He'll dump it into the Tampa zone. 3.5 to go in the third.
It's about the little things right now. Just get pucks deep.
Oilers with a 2-1 lead here on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Lilleberg to center ice. He's going to shoot it in. No, he didn't. It hit a skate, and it coming the other way down the right wing's Draisaitl. In over the line, Draisaitl to Janmark. Oh, that's just broken up by Radish. Got his stick on it, and Geekie will get it out.
Leon's got to shoot the puck there, Cap.
And it's Draisaitl up the right wing to Kapanen. He'll come in, hammer a shot, and a glove save made by Vasilevsky. He's going to hold on to it, which is 3 minutes to go here in the third. The Oilers have a 2-1 lead on the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're going to take a break from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through Edmonton'sBestHotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 55 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. Edmonton'sBestHotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
Chemco is more than just a trusted local name. Chemco has been building industry across Canada for more than 60 years.
On June 6, 2022. Right now in Edmonton, Alberta, it's minus 11 degrees. With 3 minutes left in the third period, the Edmonton Oilers are beating the Tampa Bay Lightning 2-1.
Serving and supporting communities across Canada for over 60 years.
It's game on at City Ford.
With an all-star lineup of 2024 Ford favorites, save up to $5,000 on Escapes,
up to $8,000 on Bronco Sports,
and up to $16,000 on F-150s.
Plus, find 0% financing options available on all 3 vehicles.
Spin the Christmas wheel and win a holiday gift: iPads, Oiler merch, Costco cards, even trips to Vegas.
Visit City Ford on the St. Albert Trail.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through Edmonton'sBestHotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 55 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. Edmonton'sBestHotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
All games, all seasons. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
3 minutes to go in the third. 2-1 Oilers lead the Lightning. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're here at Rogers Place. Face off in the Tampa zone to the left of Vasilevsky. McDavid's 14th of the year. Draisaitl's league leading 20th for Edmonton. Gensel with his 13th for Tampa. Puck goes to Moser, is able to get it out. He'll flip it all the way down. That's icing against Tampa Bay.
Kulak has become a defenseman of uber importance for Edmonton.
Yes.
He's almost at 20 minutes per game. He and Nurse, deep pairings over 100 minutes in the league, are in the top 8 in terms of the possession metrics. Expected goals for.
Gonsalves will get it up the left wing to Chafee. He'll dump it into the Oiler end. It goes in behind the net. Nurse, left wing corner. Todd Colson up the left side. Missed Kapanen with it. Icing against Edmonton.
Will they pull him here? They do.
They do. With 2:37 to go in the third period. 2-1 the Oilers lead.
I just needed a soft chip on a hard bank.
Yeah.
So now it comes down to face-offs, and the problem is Edmonton's only got one face-off man on the ice, and that's Leon against Nick Paul. Leon is, as we mentioned earlier, 58%. Paul's at 46.5, but on a strong side here.
Net empty in the Tampa zone. 6-on-5 as the Lightning try to tie it up. Oilers up 2-1. Hedman on the left wing to Point. Point to the left wing corner. Comes back top of the circle to the blue line to Hedman. Across to Kucherov. Kucherov to the right side. Gives the puck to Hedman on the blue line. Right wing to Kucherov. Will put it towards the net. Off a skate. It goes wide. Gensel to Kucherov. Right wing corner. Back to the point for Hedman. His shot. Glove save made by Skinner. Through traffic, and he'll hold on to it.
Excellent job tracking that puck. That was not an easy save.
It's a good hard shot. Found its way through.
Nugent Hopkins, Draisaitl, and McDavid. So they'll have 3 centers on the ice here for Edmonton. Albeit they're all left shots. It's on the right side. Basically, Paul sawed off in that last exchange with Draisaitl. And then with the extra man, they were able to support him and get the puck. Did it again.
Back to the point. It goes to Hedman. Across the one-time shot. Saved by Skinner off of Kucherov. Puck back to the blue line. Right point. Hedman into the right wing corner. Gensel to Kucherov off his skate, and it comes out of the zone. Hedman will retreat to his own blue line. Nugent Hopkins in front of him. Now to Gensel, will turn it up.
Look out.
Now on the right side, his pass off of Draisaitl's stick went into the Oiler bench.
It almost got Jeff Lang and Paul Coffey.
Did Mark Stewart get clipped with it? No, he was okay?
Yep.
Okay. Because that came in hot.
Now it's 5-on-5. Vasilevsky's back in. Draisaitl's off. Hyman's on. Obviously, they still have... They got taken the draw. Is that Glendening?
Yeah. Glendening kicks it back to Hedman. He'll come into the Oiler end. Vasilevsky was about to go to the bench, but now there's a penalty coming up to the Oilers.
Well, now they'll take a timeout for sure.
Sure they will. With 1:42 to go in the third. It's going to be a tripping call against Nugent Hopkins. Had his stick go to the skate of Hedman. And
now the one thing that works to your advantage here is if you do get the puck, you can hammer it the length of the ice.
Yeah. You can take a shot at that empty net.
So you think they'll go...
Well, they're putting Vasilevsky in until they win the draw, I guess.
Henrique and Janmark, maybe? Obviously, Ekholm and Emerson.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. 1:42 to go in the third. 2-1 Oilers lead, but now shorthanded. Second power play of the game for Tampa. Face off to the right of Skinner. Puck goes behind the net. Ekholm will put it off the left wing boards and down the ice. Vasilevsky, who's still in the goal, can set it up. He's looking to the bench. His Hedman comes up the left wing, and now Vasilevsky's thinking about it. Now he's going. Kucherov brings the puck in over the line. Then checked. Henrique off the boards and out, and it is 6-on-4. Hedman with the puck in the neutral zone. To Hagel. Get it in on the right wing for Kucherov. Cross-ice pass goes off of Henrique. Back to the point. Hedman to the middle. Now to Kucherov. On the right side across the point on the left. To Gensel, left wing corner, over to point. To Gensel in front of the net. The Paul goes off his stick. Last minute here in the third. Oilers up by 1. Point with it on the left wing. Cross-ice pass to Kucherov. His shot blocked. Puck in the middle, and it's Janmark to bank it out and down the ice wide of the empty net. 42 seconds left.
Brown and Coles in here. They don't normally play together.
Kucherov starting up ice for the Lightning. Brings the puck in on the right wing corner to Hagel. Poked off his stick by Nurse. It's up against the end boards. Gets into the corner. Kucherov has it go off his stick. Goes near the side of the net. Kulak works it in behind the goal. Goes over to the right wing. Gensel to the blue line to Hedman. Now on the left to point. Side of the net. Tipped towards the net by Paul. Pad save by Skinner. In front. Oh, what a save by Skinner!
It's in.
And the puck goes over to the left side. They wave it off. They said maybe knocked down by a high stick.
I think they're going to review it. I think that's a goal. I hate to tell you. I think it's a goal. I think he flicked it back over the net, and it ricocheted in off of Stu into the goal. I think this is going to count.
Skinner had made an amazing save. They're talking about it. Certainly we'll look at it.
I think
There's
it's a goal.
8 seconds left.
What a play by Hagel. I think he picked it off the backboard and banked it in off from behind. And it's just going to be a matter of where the stick was.
Was after Skinner had made a tremendous save on the one-timer, and, well, on the replay we saw, you never see a puck in the net. But you're right, Hagel did, well, it's knocked by a high stick.
It's
clearly hit by a high stick.
High stick.
Yeah. So that's...
I mean, is there
Although I don't know that the puck ever went in. And if it did, you can't see it. And it was knocked down by a high stick.
Here's the call.
This is not going to be a goal.
The call on the ice is no goal due to high sticking. The play will be reviewed.
Oh, you can go ahead. Review it all you want. They were right. It did get knocked with a high stick. Not to mention, you never actually see the puck in the net. But Skinner made an amazing save.
It's a close call. There's one pro scout still here. He's a rookie, and he's here until the final.
Staying right to the end.
Right to the end. That's why you don't leave early.
That's right. You never know what's going to happen.
We won't say who it is, but he's with a team that the Oilers made it. Now, where is that?
Right there.
Yeah, that's
way above.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, I don't know how.
Yeah, there's no doubt. That's a high stick. And you know what? The referee in the corner, right away said high stick. So give him credit there, because, yeah.
I'm surprised it's actually taking this long, Cam.
You never see the puck in another overhead shot. You never see it in the net.
We assume it's in the net.
It might have been, but you never see it in there.
Well, there's still...
It won't be a goal. There's 8.6 left here in the third. Oilers are up 2-1. Here's the call.
After review, it was determined that the call on the ice stands. We have no goal. The puck was played with a high stick.
Which was the correct call.
Yes. Now, because it's played with a high stick, the face-off
should be outside.
The blue.
And it is. So the face-off will be outside the Oiler blue line. 8 seconds left. Oilers are up 2-1.
Well, now they're going to have to execute a heck of a play to get a quality shot on goal here.
Yes.
John
9:41 p.m. 5 notifications. Sportsnet Group now.
Tampa Bay
Game
bench.
Final score: Lightning 1, Oilers 2. 2 more.
But yeah, definitely high stick.
Screen locked.
If Henrique can win the draw, the game's over.
Yep. They drop the puck. It gets to Kucherov. He'll dump it in as that was past point. It goes in behind the net. Ekholm to the right wing corner. He'll hold it up against the boards. The Edmonton Oilers will hang on to win this one. 2-1 over the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Got to win games like they did tonight, Cam.
Oilers,
you do.
They do. And the Oilers have now won 6 of their last 7. Two to 1 the final here over Tampa Bay. Oilers able to hold on. It was 6-on-4 late in the game with a penalty against Nugent Hopkins, the goaltender on the bench for the extra attacker. So a lot of pressure, as you would expect. Stuart Skinner made a tremendous save before